the importance of consistency. Let's get into it. Hey, JB here. Excited you're with me as always. I hope you're doing fantastic. We're having some fun today. We got the quill out. Remember this? It's so sad. QuirkLogic is out of business. This is probably the world's biggest ink device. I still love it. It still works, but I can't connect, obviously, to them anymore. But we can use it here to take a look at our planning system and discuss what the consistency area is and why that's important. So when you get your planner, and you can get this over at MorningCoach.com, we'll also give you what's called the single sheet system. This is a daily system that you can use on all your devices, or you can print it out. Got a secret. We're working on a type-based one, which I said I'd never do, but we've got it coming pretty soon. But when we look at this, we see this sacred 6 to 2, sacred 6 to do. A lot of people ask me, what does that mean at the top of the planner compared to the consistency area? And that's what I want to cover today because we discuss it in the book, but to really understand the planning method, whether you're using your Remarkable 2, which is what I use for my planner, or the Supernote Onyx, the iPad with Note Shelf, or whatever you're using, this planner works great to organize your day, but you've got to understand the structure. So within it, we have our sacred 6 to do. Those are the things that are going to take you towards your mission. Those are the most important things you're going to do. And if we can just get you to prioritize, that's really one of my goals with all the people that I coach around the world, is we work on prioritization every day, right? We get prioritization, it changes everything. That's the fundamental part of the sacred 6. But what's really been rocking now is this consistency area. And you'll find that up here on the top right-hand portion of your page. So if you're using a planner, it's just on the top right-hand portion. If you're using a single sheet and you print it out, as some people do, you'll find it right there. So what the consistency area is these are the things that we're looking to build habits from. So a lot of people say, well, is the gym part of consistency? Is learning Spanish part of sacred 6 or consistency? Is if I want to learn to be a cook or I'm learning any skill, does that go in the consistency area or sacred 6 area? And the truth is it depends, because what we're working on is projects, and projects that are going to lead us to an annual mission, as you know, within our system. It's all about that planning to really make sure you're not chasing a bunch of rabbits out there and you're really focused on the main thing that's going to get you to achieve. And that's where the biggest problem is so many people have so many things going on, they're not accomplishing anything. So what we want to do is make sure that the sacred 6 is sacred. There's a reason we call it the sacred 6, or in Italian back there, the sacro 6, is because we want to make sure that these are things that are taking us to our goals. Now, the consistency area, which is beautiful, are things that we're looking to create habitual patterns on them. So for me, let's talk about health. I try to work out 3 times a week. I also play basketball with the young guys and do some other things. So I have a health area in my consistency. I just put health. And what I do is I track how many days in a row that I stick to my plan. So for health, a lot of times people work out 3 times a week, right? And as I'll tell you, if you're going to try a health situation, make sure you talk to your healthcare practitioner. But let's say you work out 3 times a week. Well, if you're doing that every day, right? And so you take a rest day and then you work out, and the rest day and you work out, well, that number should be increasing. So you can put your health up here and you can put how many days in a row have you done it? 10. So it doesn't mean you have to do it every day. It just means you're sticking to your plan. And what happens is now that's not in your sacred 6. You see how that's cool? And so we're keeping track of how many days in a row. So me, I have my morning ritual, right? So I track how many days in a row did I do my morning ritual. Now, some people do the negative. Like some people will put how many days in a row they haven't done something. So for example, guitar. Guitar has come off my list. If you've watched my channel, a few years ago, I bought, a PRS guitar and a Taylor guitar, and I was excited. I learned John Denver's Take Me Home Country Road, and guitar was going to be a big part of my life. But because my coaching system's taken off and MorningCoach is just blowing up, I haven't had a chance to. I'm speaking, there's a lot of things going on. So guitar was getting to be really negative. I didn't put the negative down, but it just was, there were no numbers going up there. I wasn't doing it consistently. And if you study guitar, they say 10 minutes a day is what you should do. And I wasn't doing that. So guitar left. I lost guitar from my consistency area. Now, if I want to go back to it and it's a part of my mission, and if my life was like, I'm going to learn guitar and I'm going to get in a band, and then it would go in the sacred 6. But if I just want to learn to play and I want to do something with it every day, then I'm going to put it here. Okay, so I have my evening ritual, my morning ritual. I have my AF, so I'm not drinking right now. So I keep how many days in a row am I not drinking? Those are consistency areas, habits that we're creating. And we want to see those numbers go up. We want to keep a game. We want to just, hey, this is my first day, my second day, the third day. If you fall off, okay, like say I went out and drank a little bit, then what I want to do is beat my previous record. That's why the consistency area works so good. The other cool thing about the consistency area is it pulls stuff out of our sacred six. Again, my job and with the clients that I have and when we work every day together over at morningcoach.com, the idea is to get you to say no to more things. That's the hardest thing for a lot of productivity people. If you're watching this, obviously you're productive, you're working on making your life better. And so what happens is you start adding too many things. And we have scope creep and all those things, and it really gets ugly. You know, listen to my coaching. I talk about expectations when I work with companies and really helping them align their employees together because that's what happens. Typically, you have a great employee and all of a sudden they have scope creep in what they're doing and the expectations aren't met. Now all of a sudden you got a bad employee and everybody's angry, right? And the same thing with ourselves. We've got to keep this organized and focused. And that's why we do a morning ritual every day at morningcoach.com. And I coach every day because it's really about getting that structure. Most people are not living the life that they should be living. They're not living their dreams. They don't have the energy because they're disorganized. They don't teach this. They don't teach this anyways. They go to school, earn a degree, go to get a job and work and live your life, right? That's what they teach. They don't talk life skills as far as what you should focus on. And what you should focus on is do more things that give you energy and get rid of things that are taking energy. Start to understand that you can change things. 19 years ago when I started MorningCoach.com, the reason I started it was because I knew there was a better way to live, just nobody was teaching it. Now we've obviously impacted thousands of people around the world using these systems. And that's why we can continue to get better and the systems get better and we have community-based structuring. In fact, this planner is community-based because we continue to work on it every year together. So today, I want you to think about what are the things that you're going to do in your plan that are sacred to you, to your objective. I want you to touch your dream daily, okay? Why are you going after what you're going after, and how are you going to get there? That has to do with the sacred six. The consistency area, which is really important, that is what's going to help you stay more consistent. And again, you can grab this planner for free. We'll send you the one sheet for free over at morningcoach.com. We also obviously have coaching programs over there. That's why we do this. But we're also working to make a difference in the world together. So that's what we're going to do. As far as some of the other areas, real quick, scheduling, we use this to set up our day. This isn't to do your schedule. It's just so you set up your day in the morning. We got a whole process, our metaphysical morning ritual where you listen to our coach cast for 15 minutes, you do your plan, and then you take a picture of this. This is something new that we have, our companion. You send it into our coaching system and you get feedback, which is really great that looks at your entire system. We're excited about that. We're in beta right now, but it is awesome. It's changing lives. But your goal should be what you're kind of working on today, just to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Your reading's what you're reading, and then you have a place for notes. So this is a new 2024 Get It Done Now single sheet, which is also part of your planner. And the key areas are really all of it, but that sacred six and that consistency. So you want to wake up, get something positive in your life. First of all, in our metaphysical morning routine ritual is to do some self-care. Get yourself in a good spot. Then we want to organize and prioritize. What's important? What's going to get you there? And what are you staying consistent with that's going to change your life? As always, I appreciate you. Subscribe for more because we're going to be bringing you a lot more here. It is about making a difference in the world. That's what we do. Want to find out more about us? Head over to morningcoach.com, grab your free planner, and let's keep rocking it. You know, I love you. Let's do it to it. And thank you so much. More videos coming. I got some energy drink videos coming, some reviews, and all kinds of stuff. We're having fun here on the channel, and I appreciate you being a part of this community. Comments down below. What do you need to know? And let's keep making the world a better place. Lots of love to you. See you in the next video.